Hey, all right, who's this not gonna do it like that? Like you the police, man. You popo.
Let me in.
Who in the hell are you?
Who is you? I can't do my job. They had sent me down from temp serve. Your name is Kourtney.
No, my name is E-Dub.
That ain't
Why would they send you? What's wrong with you? You got a cold? Why your nose running?
Why your face look like that? Listen, I came to do my job here. Yeah.
What job is that?
I came. They said they needed somebody to fill in.
Yeah.
So I came from temp service. I got my uniform on. I don't know what
I can't have you on camera looking like this. I'm sorry. It ain't gonna work.
I thought they were sending me to a real studio. This look like a bedroom.
Hey, little boy. Don't get smart,
hey,
okay?
Old man.
Hey, I don't mind put hands on little kids now.
I don't deal with elderly people. How old is you, man?
You want to throw some paws, man?
All
right, take your little snotty nose down the street.
I came to do. They said to sit down and be on TV. Is that the camera?
Yes, that is a camera. That's your first time seeing the camera?
Oh.
You little boy, I'm for real. All jokes aside, you got to go. Okay, we about to shoot this video, and you got to go. Okay, I don't know who sent you down here, but you got to go.
On TV.
Go rob somebody. You be on TV. Trust me.
They said that if I be on TV, then I probably can go viral.
They told you that?
Yeah, they said that.
No, that's not a nose of yours. Go wipe your nose.
But I don't think I can do this in the bedroom. What kind of activities y'all got going on?
Well, all we do is shoot videos and reviews of TV shows, okay?
I don't do them kind of videos. I'm gonna have to go.
Yeah, please go. Thank you for coming by.
I ain't coming back.
Please don't. And tell somebody to give you some Kleenex and wipe your snotty nose.
That's not snot.
What is it? You so disgusting, man. I don't see how. I need to call your parents. Where your parents at?
Where your parents at?
My parents.
You too old to have parents. Shut that door.
You a badass boy.
He keeps it real. Expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and sip some tea. Join the Kourtney family. We're about relationships and review. Making it funny just for you. Go with God, let God go with you. It's time for Kourtney and Eddie.
I always put God first. Hey man, I don't know what that was. I don't know what the temp service sent somebody.
What happened?
Some little snotty nosed kid came trying to take your spot. Why are you running late anyway?
I know that I said we was gonna have a guest, but what was the person?
He was little bad, a little not nasty nosed kid. That's what it was, man. Like, well, I don't know what his parents was. I guess he don't have parents. I guess he came from a.
Do you live around here?
I never seen him before. If I did, I would call the police on him. So I don't know. And to that point, I'm going Men in Black myself so I can forget all of what I saw. Hey, what's going on? You back? All right, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, welcome back to another video of Kourtney Eddie. I'm Kourtney. And see, that's what happened when that thing hit. You forget who you is. I'm Eddie, a.k.a. E-Dub. This is my lovely wife right here. Who are you?
Kourtney.
Okay, Kourtney. How you doing, Kourtney? Yeah, because when I did that, I lost all memories. So, yeah, I'm here on the set trying to do this video. We're going to be talking about, what are we talking about? Ready to Love? We're going to do a Ready to Love review. And, yes, but one thing I didn't forget, I'm in freaking pain, man. How long does it take for a nerve to regenerate? My leg has been hurting since the surgery, man. It's getting better day by day. But hurts still. I get these shocks and these spasms and stuff, man. So I'm tired of them. See, kind of forget the pain. Nope, pain still there. So anyway, let's get on with the show.
Woo, that was a lot. So if you're brand new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Go ahead and hit it. Make sure that you comment, like,
And make sure that you share this on your social media. I wrote a book called Swipe Right After 40, Dating Online After 40, because I lived it. I was married for 20 years and suddenly single at 40. I didn't even know what dating looked like anymore. But instead of staying stuck, I did something different. I put myself out there. I hosted a singles event and ended up meeting my husband. I's married now, y'all. And now we're married, thriving, and running our online brand together. This book isn't just my story, it's the inspiration to your story. Age doesn't disqualify you. Fear doesn't have to stop you. If I can find real love after 40, so can you. Grab your copy of Swipe Right After 40 today. Let me help you rewrite your story. SwipeRightAfter40.com is on sale. Get it now.
And if y'all see that snotty nosed kid knocking on y'all door,
What did he look like?
he looked like
What was his name?
He didn't give no name. He looked like I'll put some in the mirror back in. I had reverse shock myself. So the memory came back. Yeah, he was like a little snot nosed kid. You remember a little Roscoe and Martin?
Yeah,
kind of like that. Man, I want to put hands on him so bad. Cause he got a smart little mouth. He lucky I'm saved. He lucky I'm full of Christ.
Well,
Cause I was gonna put hands on that little snotty nosed kid, man.
Hopefully he won't be back. So
he don't respect his authority. He don't respect his elders, man. Calling me old and calling me all kinds of names.
What?
Yeah, see, if my back weren't hurting, man, I promise you, man, I was gonna DDT that little kid, man.
All right, you guys. So let's go ahead and get into the review.
Bastard.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, geez. Man. Started drop kicking. Look at my back.
Remember you say.
Yeah, you got man. Bastard's not bad.
All right, you guys. So it started out in the beginning where you got these ladies, 6 ladies that are going to the lounge. So now is the ladies' turn to, to see which man gonna go home. So Tommy wants the ladies to meet the guy's friends. So that's their assignment. That's their assignment. So let's start out with Jay. What's her name? Kiara is meeting Jay's friend Aaron. And so, unlike her situation, child, where that little man was preying on a minor, Jay's friend seems to be kind of, down to earth and all that stuff, whatever. So she was asking him, like, how is he, like, in a relationship, is he committed? And she know that he was in an 11-year relationship before. I'm like, dang, how old is he? 11 years, child.
He said, like, right out of high school, something like that.
Okay.
He was in an 11-year relationship right out of high school, and I have an issue with that because I know it's not gonna fit a lot of people, but from what I can see or what I've seen is that when a guy gets married right out of school and he just settles down, later in life he wants to cheat because he hasn't had that opportunity to get all that stuff out of his system.
Or cheating while he
right, so he hasn't had the opportunity to go out there and just be a man. You know what I'm
saying?
And
this don't equate to everybody because some men want to get out and they want to be.
But from what I've seen, several examples of men that get married right out of high school and later on in life they want to cheat on their wife or have multiple women. But I did it the opposite way. I got out of high school, I played the field, get it all in my system. Now after you get out of your system, you're like, time for me to settle down and get a wife.
70.
Yeah, no, I did it when I was in my 30s.
Yeah, I ain't just talking about they want to wait until they in the wheelchair.
No,
dialysis and high blood pressure and sugar diabetes, honey. Now they want to settle down because they want somebody to take care of them in their old age.
Not all the time, okay.
I know not all,
but for real though, seriously though, some guys just get out of the system while they're in college and in their younger years, and when they get certain, when they get up in a certain age, like in their 30s and 40s, they ready to settle down and find a good woman, and because they tired of playing the field. I'm not gonna say it all the time, but most of the time that's the way it goes. But when you get married around the high school, you haven't had the time to get that stuff out of your system. You haven't had the time to get the party out of your system, and when you get older, they want to go out there and do it when they should have did it before they got married.
That's what happened to me.
And the woman has to suffer.
Amen. Preach, judge. So yes, that's what happened to me in my previous marriage. So yeah,
I've seen it several times.
After high school, married, child, baby, and that was a whole.
See, that's what I'm saying. You went through it. Yeah, you went through it. But for me, man, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna play the field. I'm gonna have 4 or 5 women. Get out of my system. I got out of my system. Damn it. And ever since I've been married, I haven't stepped out in none of my marriages. Only had 2 though. But yeah, no. Cause it make no sense to step outside marriage.
Right. So anyway, as they were sitting there talking, I must have forgot Jay got 2 kids. I must have forgot.
Nah, I didn't think he had any kids. I did. I take it back. I thought he had one child.
So they both got 2 kids. So the friend was like, y'all gonna be like the little Brady Bunch and everything. So but yeah. So they talked about that, and yeah. So she into Jay. Like, I mean, she is like my man. I
think Jay's into her too.
I know. They into each other.
So that's what I thought at first until later on the show. Where'd she come out of left field from?
Right. So she said it's only Jay for her, honey. Because I was like, yeah, well, you ain't got no other connections I ain't seen. But anyway, so let's move on to Cisco friends, Zach and Kiara sitting down talking to Tay. She said that she likes the fact that he's honest. He was upfront, with her, and that, he's a protector. So she said, she was asking the friend, like, how does he act? Because, some people, when they trying to level up in life, they need distance, they need to be by themselves or whatever. And so, she said that, when she found out about his situations and stuff like that, and that I had to, Eddie had to rewind it to see who said once he didn't have a car, that I guess it was a turnoff for. What was that? We talking about that.
Yeah. I guess Frisco is going through some kind of transition in life, and he doesn't have. I don't think he had a place to stay either. Mm-mm. And he didn't have a car.
They put us on that fried. They put us on that 5 months hiatus, child. We done forgot all the details about the person. But I think he don't have a job, or if he got a job, he ain't got a place to stay, and he ain't got a car or something like that. So he got one of the two. So
I get muscle spasm in that leg. That nerve still trying to grow back. So if y'all see me doing this and doing all that and call on Jesus and God, that's the reason why. Anywho, man, that's painful stuff. But yeah, and he was saying when we told her that he didn't have a car, it was a turnoff to her. And the friend told, what's her name? Tay. Yeah, he said, Tay, when you told him that, it hurt his feelings. And she said, I wasn't trying to hurt his feelings, but I have, expectations, which you should. Especially as you get older in life, you want somebody that's going to bring something to the table that's going to, better both of y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like you. I don't think Frisco should try to date right now till he gets himself squared away.
He should.
Sometimes good looks is not all that's gonna. You can't bring this good looks to the table nowadays, especially in this type of world we living in, the economy and stuff. You gotta have somebody that's gonna have a good foundation with, and good looks sometimes not gonna get you through life all the time.
Now let's be clear. When I don't know, I do remember this, going and clicking a link, and it took me, not a sneaky link, but clicking a link to take me to Frisco IG, and he's some kind of actor. So I don't know if it was Tubi Films. I don't know. He was in something, and it could have been what that thing called BML. I don't know. It was something he was in. So maybe he decided to get on this show to be to have more eyeballs seen on him, to get more acting gigs and stuff. So I don't know, because there could be a reason behind it. Because even if he had all stability and then the show contacted him, and then in between that time he kind of lost some stability, I still would have turned it down. But if you're looking at it to boost your career, then I guess you're doing what needs to be done. So
hey, it is what it is, man. You want to get eyeballs on you so you can get out there, get a job, or find another acting gig. Hey, do what you got to do.
Yep.
Sometimes when you acting and you're in that field and things dry up for you, this is what happens.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's why you always got to have something else to fall back on, because that acting stuff, honey, it fluctuates.
Yeah, you can go, try to do movies like. You heard it on TikTok, they talking about Ice Cube and the War of the Worlds.
Yeah.
They said it was one of the worst movies ever.
Yeah.
They said when he was trying to act like he was reading off.
Ice Cube?
Yeah, it was terrible, man. They said it was terrible. So I'm just saying, Frisco, you going to do a Tubi movie, get hit in the head, and you do overacting. That's what they do on the Tubi movies. You can do that, man. Anybody do a Tubi movie, can?
Yeah, we can. So anyway, his friend seems like they would want to
kind of like, I wouldn't say chastising her, but just kind of making her wrong to feel the way that she felt. And it was like, he gonna level up. I done been with him for 20 years as a friend, and I done seen him have comebacks. But she don't know that. You know what I'm saying? Who knows that? Evidently Frisco don't even know that, because who knows?
Now, both of y'all starting off on the ground floor and y'all building together. That's different. You know what I'm saying? But you in your late 30s and early 40s now. If you ain't got a car, a house to stay in, it's gonna take a special woman to be with you so you can get back on your feet, because she don't know you like that. She might think you tell her, yeah, I'm grinding, and she get with you and you don't grind, you still at square one. She wasting her time.
And I think she's like, I can't remember. I ain't going back. I think she's like a nurse practitioner or something, like an anesthesiologist, something where it seems like she was making good money. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah. So anyway, the friend, they was asking her about, her connection and stuff like that. So she said, I got another connection with another person that has the things that he lacking. So, Frisco was like, ooh, child, now I got to really put it in and grind. I got to, come up and do all those things or whatever to make sure that, he...
And me being a man, you shouldn't get to the point that something like this got to make you grind. You should be grinding for yourself, not just to get with a woman. That's just me personally. So, yeah,
but the friends seemed to like her for him. I was like, well, heck, that's the only connection he got on this show, because the other girl, the naked lady went sent home. Anyway, so let's move on. So Angie is meeting Cam's friend. I like Angie personality. I like Rose personality. I like Angie personality. But Angie, I know she got, some little back issues and stuff like that or whatever. But anyway, so meeting Cam's friend Niche. Now here comes the caravan, child. Then Rose get off the bus, Sahara get off the bus. I was like, oh my gosh, what? I've said it, and Eddie agreed with me that these right here should be separate conversations.
One-on-ones.
Yes.
Yeah. But Sahara hit him right in the head. She said, who Cam think he is? Hugh Hefner? Yeah, he got all these women surrounding his friend. He got a female friend. The other three women walk in. He sat at the head of the table. I see you pimping. I see you, brother. I've been there though, but I see you.
Now, do you think that he tried to talk to this female friend?
I think he did. He just went to the friend zone. Hey, I don't think I had a female friend out of high school, and I remember I was trying to talk to her, but she said I was too square. Right, I was too much of a nerd, and she went with the bad boys, and that bad boy got her pregnant at a young age. You know what I'm saying? Then after that,
she came back around.
Not sure it didn't come back around. We stayed friends. You know what I'm saying? And that was it. Sometimes you swing in the miss and you just fall into the friend zone. That's what it was.
So Niche was talking about, how Cam is. He's a protector. Angela said that she don't like that, that word lead and stuff like that. Like, oh, there go that word again. So she has some kind of qualms with that. And it's because of, you want to talk about it?
Well, apparently she said her parents are real old, and she's the youngest out of 11 kids. I'm like, damn, what y'all do out down in Philadelphia, man? Y'all have a lot of babies, man.
When she said her parent, I know you telling the end part, but when she said her parent old, she said, I got old parents. It just didn't flow right to me.
It's you know what I'm saying? Her parents like 80 years old, 90 years old.
I got old parents.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So she's the youngest, and she said her phone rings every day with some kind of issue going on with her family. So she's so used to being.
Did you say she's the youngest?
Yeah, she's the youngest. And she's so used to being that rock of the family that's why she's so used to just being so independent, and she's not used to anybody coming there and taking the load off. And that's her problem. But she's gonna have to understand, a lot of men want to lead, and they feel like they need to lead, and they feel more. I don't know what the word I'm looking for. They feel like I'm missing the word, but anyway, they feel like that's their purpose is to lead. And so, if you be with a woman that don't want to be led, it's gonna cause issues. And I think Cam, man, what's her name?
Who we talking about?
Angie. I don't think they're gonna mix. I don't think they're gonna click, because it's gonna be hard for her to break that
monotony.
No, just that the way she is. So Like it was hard for me to break the way I was.
Is it monotony? Was that not the word?
No, that's not the word.
What's monotony?
Same thing over and over again.
But anyway, so the thing that I was gonna say too is that Angie probably wants somebody that's younger than her. These young dudes, a lot of them don't know about leading. Some of them, you know what I'm saying? They want 50-50. They want you to go to work. They'll stay home and play the PlayStation.
That's right.
They want all of that. So they want you to be the masculine one. They want you to be the lead. So maybe she need to find somebody that's more that speed for her. Because if she got this horrible problem with it and I ain't gonna be able to let you do it, then child, ain't nobody finna be tussling with you.
She gonna buy him a PlayStation. This is the starter pack of a young dude. A PlayStation 5 or Xbox, a Dodge Charger, a V6 at that. Now you can upgrade him to an RT, but it's gotta be a Dodge Charger, a Challenger, some kind of Mopar, and give him some Black and Mild. You good. You good to go. And you cook for him, you sex him up, and you go to work, make the money, he stay at home, do what he do. Yep. That's a perfect life for him.
Yep. So Rose said that, as far as her, she's a nurturer. So she wants somebody to be able to nurture because, that's right up her alley, and stuff like that.
Cam don't like that.
Yeah. So he's not, I don't think he don't like it. He said he never had it. Like you told me you never had it. Besides your mama.
That's all the nurturing you need. Is mama?
No, I'm not saying you said that besides your mama, but I'm just saying that, you told me that it's a lot of stuff you wasn't used to. So it was awkward. For you to
it was. It was a lot of things I wasn't used to and a lot of things I didn't want because I know sometimes when a person do something for you, they want to hold over your head like they have power over you, or they buy something for you and they get mad, they want to take it back. I don't have time for that. So I don't want you to buy me nothing. I want you to do. I'm just saying, I don't want you to do nothing for me. And some guys feel that way.
But I wasn't talking about that. I'm talking about nurturing. You're talking about things. We're talking about nurturing, caring for you.
Yes,
hey, are you sick?
Yeah.
You ain't like that now, child.
Yeah, please. But I'm sick. Buy me a TV. I buy your TV. Yeah, that make you feel better. Yeah, buy me a TV will make me feel better. That's nurturing.
No,
I'm dead serious.
I'm talking about nurturing, like, I'm saying, hey, do you need this? Do you need that? But now, like this, then you want somebody to run. If you in the other room, she hit me.
I promise you, everybody that comments, if y'all can do me a favor, go to Amazon and send me a bell. Cause that's why I need a bell. When I need something.
What that show was when they took that bell and they took that hammer.
I think it was either Mark.
Took that hammer, baby.
Yeah, I need a bell to summon you, man. I'll be calling you. Sometimes you be moving too slow. I said, dang, God, I've been calling you for like 5 minutes. I call you on the phone, and you're doing, I need you to come down here to do something for me. 5 minutes late, that's too long.
Y'all know he just playing.
I ain't playing. That's too long. Especially the position I'm in right now.
Anyway, child, let's move on. Because you know how to play. Listen, he going to be downstairs. Y'all won't see him on the next episode because he going to be downstairs. And I'm going to shut that door just like he acted when he had C-19. I'm going to shut him and lock him in the basement. So the other ladies left. And so Sahara and Cam so Sahara talking to Cam and you just like, it seemed like you confused. Like, I don't even know. I'm the better choice. Like, I'm the only one that should have been here. So Sahara gonna say what's on her mind.
Yeah, I like Sahara. I do.
I don't think that her and Cam gonna.
No, I don't think Cam. No, I don't think she'll mix with him. But I like her. She just need a good man, a good older man.
So let's move on. Deanna is meeting with Khalil and his friend Byron. And so Tay is also walking in. What is you repeating everything? So Tay is also walking in. So Deanna is asking, as far as, him being in is he ready for a serious relationship? Asking a friend, and he was like, yeah, he's ready for a serious relationship. I can definitely see him being in a committed relationship. He want to be married and have kids.
Mm-hmm.
This is Khalil.
I like Khalil. I think Khalil's like someone said. He's a quiet dude, but I think he's a strong leader too.
Yeah.
I really think he's a strong, a quiet. He's one of the type of dudes that's quiet, but when time to step up, he's gonna step up. You know what I'm saying?
So Deanna said that she don't, as far as her, as far as her being with a man, like she not gonna call her man all the time. She, you know what I'm saying, check in, I guess, every 12 hours, I don't know, 24 hours, make sure you still breathing and stuff. And Tay was like, hold up. I'm opposite of that. That's not for me. I want my man. I want us to talk. I want to check in. Hey, you still there? You still alive? What's going on? Da da da. So she wants that. And they was asking, is she clinging? She said she don't really call it clinging, but it's just being in a relationship with somebody. So you want to have that that communication always open. Deanna was like, she's different than that.
Well, I think he wants somebody clinging. That's what he said. And, you know, they don't have to be clinging, but I really do want somebody to check in on me. You know what I'm saying? Call me or text me. Hey, you okay?
You like clinging to a certain degree.
Excuse me. Yeah, to a certain degree.
Because you're clinging.
I'm not that clinging.
See that?
I'm not
that clinging. You just say I'm not that clinging.
I'm not that clinging, no.
But you didn't say you aren't clinging.
I'm not saying I'm clinging. I just want to make sure you're okay. When you're out there by yourself.
No, it ain't about that. I'm talking about like Eddie's clinging.
No, I'm not clinging.
When we first met, like, you coming over here? Well, hey, what time you gonna be over here? So you always wanted me in your presence, and I get it.
You're so full of yourself. That's not it, man. I just trying to get to know you. That's all.
Dude, please. You was like, you coming over here today? I was like,
and the reason why I did that, I said, if you ain't gonna come over based off this whole thing, if you're not gonna come over, I'll find someone else to come over.
Stop lying.
I'm for real. That's for real. I'll find somebody else.
Change it up so you want to look like that. So yeah, I understand. To be in my presence, baby, it's a whole vibe, okay? Yes, God. Anyway, so as they were sitting there talking and stuff, so, you know, Tay was just saying that. Now I could see Deanna kind of like being, she has a lot of masculine energy, you know what I'm saying? And so it seems like she may be the one that's dominant in a relationship. So I can kind of see her man be like,
and sometimes she can be kind of aloof. You know what I'm saying? When I say aloof, that means like she like, well, I can take it or leave it. You know, that's the type of person she is, you know.
But maybe if she found that right one, she probably would be clinging. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times people aren't, as you say, clinging or, you know, consistently because they do have options. They talking to other people. So if you're not talking to your man all the time and building that relationship and stuff, that's how we became best friends. So if you're not building that relationship, like talking to that person a lot all the time, and you both on equal pay, you know what I'm saying? Equal, like you both want to talk to each other. So that person like, oh my God, I'm tired of them calling. When then they don't think that's the person for you. Oh my God, there they go calling again. So, you know, that's why I think, you know what I'm saying? So it's got to be mutual on both ends.
Yeah, because you kind of clingy too. You sure was. It still is. I don't want you to work out of town. I need you here with me. I said, all right, baby. I forgo that promotion and stay here with you.
So moving on. So Deanna is meeting up with Naeem's friend, Yusuf. I got a cousin named Yusuf. I started to think, is that you? But I think he's in New York. So anyway, but Yusuf is also talking, but Tay walks in as well. So, you know. So Deanna was asking him as far as, you know, Yusuf, like, how is, you know, he in a relationship. And so he was like, well, first of all, he like to be in a relationship with somebody that loves children. I said, I bet so. All 5 of them child daddy daycare. So I'm sure he wants somebody that got a little his church, all his church. Because Yusuf got 7 and he got 5. So I'm sure the time that they do not talk a lot.
Man, I guarantee you, when them two families get together, that's 13 kids. That's a whole daycare. Just with them 2 families right there. 13. Ooh, let's see, 5.
And I don't know.
No. I'm making 5, 7, make sure I get my math. That's 12. Dang!
You including the adults?
No, let's see. 5. That's 12. You got me saying 13. See, that's my leg messing up. That's why I did. Right.
And then you got to include the adults. So he got 3 baby mamas. And then you got to include, if Yusuf has some baby mamas, it's just one mother that pushed out 7 children. So that's whole conversation. But anyway, so what's his name? Naeem was saying too, as far as his baby mamas, like he was like, it ain't no drama, you know. Now he explained about the baby mamas. You can talk about that.
Oh, he said, you know, he was
the first baby mama he had.
Yeah, he was young. Yeah, he was young. I don't know how many kids they had with the first baby mama, but they was young. He said the second baby mama he married, got with, he was trying to change his ways to fit her, the way she was, and he kind of lost himself in that relationship, so they fell out. And the same way with the third baby mama, he kind of lost himself in that relationship with her also. So he said, he had to work on himself and he also, the third baby mama, he said he cheated because he kind of tapped out the relationship and he started cheating. I said, man, if you tapped out, leave the woman, but you cheat, but it is what it is. And so he said he had to find himself, he had to kind of work on himself. And he feel like right now he put in all the work and he's ready to go. But the problem is when you present women of a certain age that you have 5 kids and 3 baby mamas, it's gonna have to take a special woman that's willing to deal with that. And these women that have these careers and doing things for themselves, they might not go for that.
Especially if they don't have no kids.
All right, especially if they don't have no kids themselves, because they want to have kids. Now, if you have kids with them, you have 1 or 2. Now you go from 5 to 7 kids.
That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a what they say. That shocks your nervous system. And a woman got quietness around her, then all of a sudden, because we don't know the ages of his kids. They could be, teenagers. Some could be in their teens, and then small, 2 years old, 3. You don't know.
Yeah.
But he also was saying too that as far as a woman that come in his life, he don't need you. From what I heard, he don't need you to be a mama. He was like, all that stuff taken care of. I was like, bro, if a woman come into your life and your children around, she's gonna be a mother. She's gonna have to play that role, stepmom, girlfriend, whatever. But she's gonna play that feminine role in your life. Period.
Yeah, I just don't see a woman coming into his life and the kids come around. She like.
Yeah,
to the side. Yeah, that's gonna be a bad look. So yeah, she's
sitting there watching TV. She's cooking her own meals. She ain't cooking it. Like no, it's the same thing when a woman say, "Well, I don't need a man. They got a daddy, so I don't need a man to take care of my children because they dead in their life." And that's bull crap. Because if that man and them children around you all the time, then that man is gonna play a father figure role. He should.
Yeah, and another thing is that what's the name? Naeem and his friend Yusuf, yeah. Naeem and his friend Yusuf, if they they get together for a family day out and they go to Chuck E. Cheese. I know Chuck E. Cheese be hating in the car. Damn, all them damn kids.
No, they got a caravan or a bus or something.
You gonna say y'all come from a daycare? They gonna Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese gonna ask me, y'all come from a daycare? They go, no, you South Avenue. Chuck E. Cheese. Damn.
So Rose is meeting Husieen 3 friends. I was like, dang, 3. He brought all of them.
And now it makes sense why he brought all of them now.
Why?
Especially the poly guy. Hey, he into that freaking stuff, man.
So she said that, she likes Husieen, but she don't like the fact that he doesn't text back. Like, I guess quick enough or text back. Jack.
What is quick enough? That's the question.
I'm a quick texter.
Is it like within the hour or within the day? Maybe he's working. He's too busy. He can't text back.
Me and you are quick texters. Like, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of times, your phone in your hand, if you got your watch and it's tied to, you can see who texting you. So, you know what I'm saying? It don't take nothing to pick up pick up your phone and just text back.
But
now,
he said you don't like texting though.
Now, if you have a full-blown conversation, now you got to make sure you save room for that, because you want to be in a place, not at the grocery store or driving somewhere, because if y'all going to be texting back and forth, then that's different.
If you're going to have a conversation like that, I personally want you to call me, because when you text something, some people read the text wrong and they get the wrong context of that text. So, yeah, I just want you to call so we can talk.
So the poly friend asks how.
What friend?
The poly.
Not poly guy cracker.
So the polyamorous friend asks how was Rose in the bedroom, and I felt that was a personal question. It
was kind of off-putting too.
Right.
I said, "Dang, dude, you don't even know her like that." Then after I found out who he was and what he did, I said, "Okay, now that question makes sense."
Well, I'd be like, "Bro, that's personal." You know what I'm saying? To me, as if I was Husieen, I'd be like, "Bro, that's personal." I ask her those questions because it ain't for you to find out how.
I really think when Rose sat down and what's the other chick?
I hadn't brought Angie.
I know Angie, but I'm just saying. Me personally, when I saw Angie and Rose sit down with Husieen, I think the Husieen. I think the poly friend, something popped in his mind. Y'all three need to get together, man.
So let me finish this before we go, because you already brought Angie in the scene, and I haven't worked that up yet.
Yeah, cause I know he had her. I guess he had Angie in the scene.
So anyway, as they were sitting there talking, the dude said, that he's into the poly.
Into the what?
The poly.
It's not the poly. He's a poly, not the poly.
He into the poly. It is.
Not the poly. It's not the poly.
He into the poly.
No, he's just a poly guy.
Whatever.
He's not a party guy. Just imagine you going to the club, yeah, baby.
I said poly.
I know. I'm just saying you go to the club, you approach a woman. Hey, I'm a poly guy. She said, "You mean party guy?" No, poly. So, how you saying? How can you approach somebody and tell them that you're a poly?
So he said that he don't believe that you can find what you need in one person. When he was asking that, because I was asking you, I said, "Well, do you believe that?" And then you were saying, "Well, I think he meant sexual." I said, "I didn't think he meant sexual," because they said that. I think they went to commercial. So I said, "Well, I don't think that you can find everything you need in one person." And I'm not talking about sexual.
That's what I'm saying. Overall package, no, you can't. Okay. But sexually, I think you can. It depends on your definition of what you want from that person. Some people sexual appetite is not that strong. So all you gotta do is do a little. The poly guy there, he has a strong sexual appetite. Okay. He want threesome, orgies, dominatrix. He throw parties. He got his own freak offs. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, it depends.
So Angel walks in, and just to go back on what I said, if one sexual, I don't think that you can find what you need in one person. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why I thought he was having a polyamorous, thing going on. Because if you got one woman don't like to cook. You got one that will. You got one woman don't like to clean. You got one that will. You got one that what I'm saying is all different types. So and that goes for a man too. So I don't think that you can find everything. Now, some people may, but I don't think that you can find everything that you desire or want in one person.
I think he was talking about sexual, because that's all he was talking about, sexual stuff.
Mm-hmm. But he hadn't got on the sexual stuff yet. I mean, he did ask her how she was in the bed.
That's what I'm saying.
But I wasn't thinking like that. So Angel walked in, and it seemed like her and the pilot dude know each other. So they're like, hold up. How you know the pilot dude now? Out of all the dudes, you know the pilot one? So, Rose like,
I want to do
I
want to do the pilot dude, no Fritz.
I don't know, because he was into
He was in pilot too, yeah.
Oh, well, he
say he Googled it.
Yeah, something like that.
Why are you going to Google pilot?
He followed the hashtag.
Yeah, come on, man.
So, anyway, so she said that she knows him because, she bartended a few of his events because he's into dominatrix.
Yeah, I know. You know what dominatrix is?
Yeah, when they be tying you up and hand the ball in your mouth, and then they have you with the handcuffs.
I want to do he get tired. I want to do he get tired of ball in his mouth. Cause poly people and stuff. When you get to that point, anything goes.
Well, I don't know about polyamorous relationships. I just know what I've seen on the television. I was gonna say I didn't think that they all were like
I'm just saying
sexual relationship. I used to think that they were separate. Right. Like the man wants the woman. Right. This woman, he's gonna sleep with her that night. Then
here's the thing: the poly is different from domination. I'm going back to the domination part. You know what I'm saying? The domination part is when everything's off limits. You know what I'm saying? So it could be woman on woman, man on man, man and woman, ball in the mouth, and who knows, man.
And that's when he said, have y'all thought about coming together? Since Angela sat down, Rose there, and Husieen. Angela like, oh no, child, I don't do that, honey.
Yeah, I'm saying,
get down like
what
that.
made him think that?
Right.
So, but my thing is, it seems like that's all that's on his mind. Mm-hmm. That's all on, is that, I can't even talk. That's all on his mind, because why you see two women and a man sit down, instead of saying, okay, we're going to have a good conversation, Have y'all ever thought about doing menage a trois?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And the thing is that he took over what he is took over that whole conversation.
It did.
And I didn't like that part because it's supposed to be about Husieen, Rose, and Angie.
I wish Husieen would have enough gumption to kind of shut the conversation down.
Yeah, because now it's about him and who he is, and he's trying to get his shine on. Oh, I'm going to be on television. I can have more people following me, and you know what I'm saying? So it became about him.
Come to my party.
Yeah.
Party.
So anyway, so the friend was also saying too, as far as, Husieen, the thing about him that he loves hard, that, and that's something that Rose likes because she love hard too. She fall in love fast and all that stuff, whatever. So, the friend said that he do got a high sex drive, honey. But I think Rose had left after that. I mean, right before that.
Yeah, she did.
And then he was saying he got a high sex drive. And I'm saying, do Angie give off sexual chemistry a lot? Because why?
I think she does.
Because it seems like that's what, you know what I'm saying? Like he got a high sex drive. Why he said that when she was there?
I think she does. I think she just the aura around her just get off this sexual tension. Yeah.
So, anyway, they said that he is dependable. You know what I'm saying? You call him or miss call, he'll call you right back. She was like, "Oh, that didn't happen to me, honey. He ain't called me. I called him, he ain't called me back and stuff like that." So, yeah. He did that same line. Well, I knew I was gonna see you today, so I ain't want to ruin it. Rose, I ain't text you back because I knew I was gonna see you today. I ain't want to ruin it. I was like, dude, come on
flag,
now.
Red flag.
You evidently got other people that you is talking to, honey, outside this show.
Yes, obviously off the show, yeah.
Because it ain't just these ladies. You just hear, So the ladies are back in the lounge, and Tommy wants to know how their dates went and everything. They all said what they said and what we saw. But Kiara was saying, as far as her, she said, she was talking to Jay friend, and everything was cool and stuff like that. So Sierra come in and said, "Oh, about Jay," you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, me and Jay got a little chemistry and stuff like that or whatever. So, and Kiara like, what? I didn't even know y'all was even talking.
Not just Kiara, me too. I said, huh?
Yeah.
I said, I haven't seen a scene with Sahara and Jay in it together.
Well, they flashed us back to the beginning.
Oh, maybe they did do something. I just forgot.
No, they were just sitting on the step talking and stuff like that. I was like, either editing is not showing us stuff and there's filming, or they just having some kind of connection outside of filming. But she like, yeah, Jay, because I can't do camera. You got too many.
That's what I was about to say. I think you hit it right in the head. She don't have enough connection right now. So Sahara has to latch on to somebody. And she had a somewhat friendly conversation with Jay, so she's going to latch on to that.
Yep. And we're going to see next week, honey. It's going to get a little...
The Panther.
And to be honest, Sahara is funny to me because it's just like she floating around, honey. She's like, I'll take your man.
And
honey.
The thing is, I think the producers know Sahara is good for television, and that's why they keep her on there. And she trolling people now.
Yeah,
she trolling people.
So Angie is talking about her and Cam and just saying, which we talked about it earlier, just saying as far as, the situation with her and Cam, he wants to leave and I got a problem with that. And Eddie explained it, how, she said her parents old. I was like, dang. And they got 11 kids.
Ooh, I better not tell my parents they old. I mean, I get slapped in the face. Dang, we ain't old.
And so, and how, she has always kind of had to be there and all that stuff, whatever. So Tom was like, well, did you talk to him about it? She was like, no. She said, he said, it sounds like you owe him a conversation to talk to him about that. So, now we got two people that's at the bottom. Now, I said Husieen was finna be at the bottom, even though you didn't think so.
I didn't think so. I thought it'd be Frisco and, Hakeem.
Hakeem, who was that?
Was it Hakeem?
Naeem,
yeah. I thought it would be Naeem and Frisco because what other connection Frisco has?
I mean, one.
Yeah, that's it. You know what I'm saying? But I said,
but I don't think Husieen she said nothing bad about him.
Yeah, but Husieen had two connections. You know what I'm saying?
And they both kind of said that he don't text. So that's what I was thinking. So Husieen is meeting with Angie and Tay is meeting with Naeem. And basically, Angie said, listen, the girls was just saying that you don't text back, you're not, you're not communicating anything like that, but you are still ready to love. Now, Naeem, you got to get out of here. You and your 5 children got too many children. We don't want all them kids up in here because it's not dad daycare nor Chuck E. Cheese. So this is not the freaking carnival. So bye.
Yeah, I hate it for Naeem. You know what I'm saying? I don't hate it for him. I'm just saying he seemed like a good dude. You know, he's trying to get his life right. With them 5 kids, when you tell a woman that, it's gonna scare most women away. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, but again, somebody would accept you and your 5 kids.
I've seen people accept guys and women that have 4 kids. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Whole family. Me, I wouldn't done it. Nope, I can't do that, man. I'm sorry.
And then you can't say, well, you know, we don't have baby mama drama. But when you bring sometimes another woman, sometimes women, they may not have been threatened by any women that you brought in. Maybe they didn't feel like it was no competition or nothing. But sometimes when you bring other women in around your kids and they feel a little threatened, then there go that baby mama drama.
But the point, yeah, that's true. You're right. You're absolutely right about that. But you know, you got to get to the point that you guys got to move on with your lives, man. Because Naeem gonna have to find, you know, he wants to be with somebody, and that baby mama, she's got to move on. It's gonna happen. He's gonna find another woman to come into his life, and she's gonna have to accept that. I guarantee you. Me personally, I think if a man came into his baby mama life, I guarantee you Naeem wouldn't act all certain.
Well, yeah, I'm quite sure. You know,
he wouldn't act a certain way because to me, it seemed like he just kind of moved on with his life and tried to get his life right.
Yeah, I mean.
But them 5 kids, boy. Hey, baby, you sit down on the first day. Yeah, hey, tell me a little about yourself, Naeem. Yeah, you know, I'll do this. Got own my own gym, drive my Maserati, and I got a house over there and such, you know, that affluent neighborhood. She said, good, baby, that's good. I got 5 kids and 3 baby mamas.
No, I bet your woman would deal with all of that if he had money, for real. A woman, yeah, she don't care. Some of them, they be like,
I don't know.
I don't care, honey. Where we going? We traveling well? What you got?
Nah, if you're a millionaire, but I'm not saying Naeem was a millionaire.
Yeah. If you're a millionaire, baby.
Look at Elon Musk. He got 5 kids, I think, 4 or 5 kids.
How many baby mama?
You got like a lot of baby mamas.
Oh yeah.
And women still getting pregnant by him.
And
some of y'all probably get pregnant by him. Oh, Elon, get me in pregnant.
So they get that money. Yeah. So anyway, y'all, that's all we got. So and I know some people, maybe not on this video, but I am gonna do the Houston, whatever it's called.
Solo.
Hustle in Houston.
Hustle and flow.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do that because I like the first episode, and
it is too many women on there.
And then Love and Marriage Huntsville, so we'll do that later on tonight.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
My leg is hurting.
Okay, anyway.
My leg hurts,
anyway, let's move on. So on that note, you guys gonna go ahead and get out of here.
That's why I need y'all to send me a bell. Say ring-a-ling-a-ling, ring-a-ling-a-ling. You shove it down there. What you need, baby? I need you to cook this pork chop right. Ring-a-ling-a-ling. You ain't put no sauce on it.
Oh, let me say this. So I wanted to put this in the end. If you still here, you know what I'm saying, for those that are watching, you know, the character that was played in the beginning, I have played those characters 25 years ago, and I used to play those characters a lot before I gave my life to Christ, and I used to play them around Halloween. So I would play Roscoe and other characters from Martin and stuff and different things, because that's just a part of who I am. I enjoy imitating people. I enjoy just the characters and just having a good time. That's just my element. And when I put it on, most of the time I'm in it. But when I got saved, you know what I'm saying, I couldn't do Halloween no more because they said that's the devil's holiday. Then I kind of put away those characters. But I did bring them back out, like in church and stuff like that, especially that particular character. And it got a lot of people like, oh my gosh. And I was traveling to different places and stuff. And I enjoyed playing that character. So, you know, hopefully, you know, I can get back into that because that's something that I put on the shelf. But I can tap back into, you know, those different characters that, you know, and bring it on here because I don't think I ever brought that on YouTube as of yet.
What that got to do with my bell? Ain't got to do jack with my bell. Ring-a-lang-a-lang, ring-a-lang-a-lang.
So hopefully you guys enjoyed that and more characters to come. So we will see you guys on the next video.
Yeah, get my damn bell, woman. I want my bell. Send me a bill, y'all.
In fact,
ring-a-lang-a-lang, ring-a-lang-a-lang.
We're going to have a replacement next week because he will be stuck in the basement.
I'll be down in that basement. Ring-a-lang.
See you guys in the next video. Don't forget to go. Gotta let God go.
I'll put God first.
Hey.